My name's Anthony Collard.
Swarthmore Bosa.
Karen Borby.
Madeline Ross.
Scaly.
Artie Rao.
I'm Adam Hertz. I'm the Director of Physical Education and Athletics.
Swarthmore is the type of place where everybody just kind of brings something. And if you're an athlete and you bring the ability to shoot the ball, there's kids here who bring the ability to, lead big programs and do really extraordinary things before they come here and continue to get good kicks here.
And I felt like I would be a student athlete instead of being an athlete student or an athlete. So I think that was a large portion of me picking here.
What makes Swarthmore stand out from other schools in the conference is the intellectual curiosity that our students have. Our students want to go to class, they want to work with the faculty, they have a desire to learn. Our students are very collaborative so that they work with each other. Conversations before and after practices are often about topics discussed in class as much as anything else, and I think that's a really unique thing about Swarthmore.
I guess another reason that I was attracted to Swarthmore was that you get kind of the isolated feel on this campus because it's really beautiful. You have the trees, you have the Crum, but then you also have the train station right there. So kind of this juxtaposition of you have the city at your reach. You can go to Philly anytime you want, but at the same time you can kind of get lost in the Crum and go sit in Underhill Library and stare out the window and read your book. So that mix, I really like that.
It actually is really nice to be close, especially playing a varsity sport because your parents can come to the games. I think a lot of people don't really realize how nice it is to be able to have your parents there to meet the other parents and to interact with the coaches and the other players. And so I think that's a definite added benefit.
I see myself as an advisor, not an academic advisor, but maybe a life advisor or a combination of academics and athletics and how to balance advisor. Definitely an athletic advisor, how to help them be the best athletes they can be. And we have a lot of fun, because fun is really important. If you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? There's really no other reason to do it unless you're enjoying it.
I can speak for a lot of the coaches here. They're very organized. They really celebrate you as an athlete, as a student athlete. And so it makes you almost feel like you're a part of something really special. They kind of give you this sense of accomplishment that you're able to balance both athletics and academics, and they make you feel proud about that.
The coaches here are always available for you, even if it's for your sport or off the court. They're always there for you, always willing to help.
Like the whole learning experience at Swarthmore, I think the relationship between coach and player here and even student and administrative staff is a collaborative one. There's a good give and take. We as coaches and administrators have a lot that we can learn from the students, and likewise there's a lot that we can teach them also. But the fact that there's a back and forth relationship here makes it a very special relationship, and it adds to our success as a program.
A cool thing about SWAT is the different colors it has in each season. And my initial visit was in the fall, and my memory was of McGill Walkway when it was the orange trees right up to Parish Hall, and it's kind of it's a big hill of just of art.
Probably my favorite part of campus is up on the north end in the cherry tree garden in the spring. When those blossoms bloom in the spring for that couple of weeks, it's the most spectacular thing you've ever seen. Beautiful cherry blossoms against the blue spring sky is something that everybody should see. But there's really a place for anybody on this campus. There are so many small gardens and areas for meditating or thinking to yourself or just being alone with friends. There's the bell tower. Even our field on a fall night lit up at night against the backdrop of the Crum Woods is a fantastic sight to see. That only about half of the campus's 350 acres are developed. There's a lot of wooded area for kids to walk around in. We have jogging paths back there. There's a creek that runs around the back of campus. All that is great area for the kids and for all of us who want to enjoy that.
What's great about being an athlete at Swarthmore is that you're not just seen as an athlete because there's so many opportunities to do other things, whereas like looking at D1 schools also, or even other programs that were not more rigorous in the sense that we still have practice every day and we play a lot. It's just at a lot of schools, if you play a sport, you're just seen as like that's what you do. But here, professors don't just see you as an athlete. Like your fellow classmates don't just see you as an athlete. So I think that's really nice. And that was one concern I kind of had going to play a sport in college, because I'm interested in other things too, and I didn't want to be limited by my season or practice schedules. So
it gave me a family really quickly and a community that I bonded with really quickly, and I love my team, and I got to know other athletes because, you know, when you're here over winter break with only other like athletes, it's really nice, and you know, it's a whole different kind of feeling. And I think, at least with the people that I've met, like you get respect for being able to balance, especially in a school like Swarthmore, athletics and sports.
I would say that regardless of athletics or making that big of a decision, the school and the academic part of Swarthmore is it's unmatched. And yeah, you might have athletics in other schools, but you can't really trade off the academics here. And it's something that I'm really happy I made. A decision I'm very happy I made, and continue to be happy with.
Come visit, you know, even if it's for a day. An overnight is great, but even a day visit. Talk to us, the coaching staff, talk to the players. That's the key. I mean, I've been here for a long time, but I didn't go to school here. And I can tell you what I think, but they're going to tell you what they really think, the players. And they'll tell you what it's like here, what the good things are, what the hard things are. And you'll get a feeling. A lot of people come in, student athletes come in, recruits, they're kind of on the fence. You know, they're kind of gray. And then they visit and they leave black or white. They either think, this is it, this is the place I want to be, or, you know what, I'm not, this isn't where I want to be. And that's good. You need to find that out. And so my advice would be, make sure that you visit campus and meet the people that you would be spending so much time with, and make sure that you feel comfortable.